Okay, this is part 284C3m1b7c8e13c9c6d3p34f. And it's line 22f1fa19c3m1b7c8e13c9c6d3p34f. Wave particles, warp speed formula, 5G Wow Seti. There's also a formula for this warp speed in the previous video. There's the alien radio signal, and this is various types of wavelengths and particles to create warp speed. Formulas are in 3 videos. This is the second one from the WOW data in the line 22 keywords. January 26, 2013. Today's February the 11th. The keyword BET, Brunauer-Emmett-Teller, to keyword Arrhenius law from previous video, line 22f1fa19c3m1b7c8e13c9c6d3p33. Brunauer-Emmett-Teller, Raney nickel metals, 5G Wow Seti, to February 3rd. The keywords Newton's law and classical wave equation leads to the keyword wave velocity and longitudinal waves. And that's from the previous video of line 22f1fa19c3m1b7c8e13c9c6d and 3p34e. Pulse wave properties, velocity formula, UFO 5G Wow Seti. Okay, February 3rd, quote from blog. So here we have a diagram of a transverse wave. It says compression, rarefaction. Longitudinal wave is here, and this is a transverse wave. So the trail, the crest, the wavelength, and the amplitude. A longitudinal wave, so this is a quote from a blog. It says that. Sorry. A longitudinal wave has particle motion and wave velocity parallel to each other. Similar to a slinky, when several coils at one end are compressed and released, the disturbance is moved along the length of the spring with a certain wave velocity. An example of a longitudinal wave is sound. In a transverse wave, the particle motion is perpendicular to the direction of the wave velocity. A transverse wave may be created by shaking one end of a rope up and down or side to side. One example of a transverse wave is light. The wavelength is the distance from any point on the wave to the adjacent point, one complete wave. The amplitude of a wave is the maximum height of the wave. The amplitude does not affect the wave speed. The frequency of a wave is the number of oscillations of cycles during an amount of time, usually a second. Frequency is measured in hertz. 1 hertz is 1 cycle per second. The period of a wave is the time it takes for the wave to travel a distance of 1 wavelength. The wave properties equations are listed below. Speed equals wavelength divided by period. Speed equals wavelength question mark frequency. So that's from scienceprep.org. That's the website there. February 4th, formula of ideas from the data is longitudinal wave, particle motion, wave velocity, parallel, slinky, several coils. One end compressed helical spring, fiber optic wires. Released X-ray, microwave liquid argon gas, laser beams, cooled plasma, disturbances, moves along length of spring. Helical spring, cross-reference lines 22 formulas and other to line 27 data. I'm going to put WOW data. Forgot to put that there. Certain wave velocity, sound, transverse wave, particle motion, perpendicular direction. Ellipsis, circle, circumference, tetrahedron, triangle, wave velocity, transverse wave, created, shaking, vibrations, cross-reference, line 22 and all of 1 to 27 data in model. One end rope, nanowires plus microwave wires, cross-reference well data lines 1 to 27 came up in lines 22 formulas. Up, down, side to side, rotation of outer UFO shell, see WOW data cross-reference keywords, rotation lines 1 to 27, transverse wave light, cross-reference from lines 1 to 27, wavelength, distance, point, wave, adjacent point, complete, Tevatron cycle, we'll do a cross-reference again, amplitude, wave, maximum height, wave, amplitude, effect, wave speed, no effects to speed, frequency, wave, number, oscillations, cycles, amount, time, second, frequency, measured hertz, 1 hertz, 1 cycle per second. Period, wave, time, takes, wave, travel, distance, 1 wavelength, wave properties, equations, speed equals wavelength divided by period plus frequency, question mark. Keywords picked out from the source data, originally quoted from the blog scienceprep.org. February 4th, formula from the data continues. See other 3 videos. All have formulas that are connected to one another. Definition of a wave in the next video with a formula from this data. Thanks for watching.